Ronnie King Coleman, 2002, Mr. Olympia. And Andrew Jacked, 2022, Texas Pro, Mr. Texas versus Mr. Olympia. You know, you guys were the ones that selected this one. Part of your You Pick Tuesday lineup, by the way. Not fan requested Friday, but you guys, you never meese to assays me on the compared. What did I just say? The combinations that you guys come up with. This is the weakest Ronnie Coleman, and this is the best Andrew Jacked thus far. Thus far, I'm sure we're gonna see a better Andrew Jacked in the near future, but can the best so far Andrew Jacked defeat the worst Ronnie King Coleman? Let's go through the shots, and I know I'm going to get some criticism on how I size these guys. Ronnie Coleman, he tends to stand a little bit straighter. He is tilting a little bit in the front double, but having said that, Andrew Jacked, he holds his head back, rendering him about 5 feet 11 at the top of his head. Because if he held his head up straight, he would be taller than Ronnie Coleman. He's about 6'1". I can Google their heights too, just like you guys. I can also look and compare them with other guys on stage to see how tall they actually stand on stage. But it's terrible that I have to go through that every time. Andrew Jacked winning on the shape, the silhouette, the abs. Look at that. Look at that. But Ronnie's still pulling off a victory in the conditioning. I would suggest muscle separation. He was so small here, guys. Ronnie, in comparison, those arms were half the size they were the year after. Maybe even the year prior, too. Richard Pryor. Go to the front lat spread, and personally, I would have given the pose to Andrew Jacked in the front double and in the front lat. He's just winning the shot. But you can write on a little epithet on the end of that scoring of each pose who's winning on condition. And if it's a drastic difference, you're going to give them a half a point, right? Well, maybe that's just how I do things. So, literally, you could win every pose, except for maybe one or two, and lose the match if you're losing on conditioning in every pose. Ronnie's so small here, guys. It's unbelievable how much bigger he was in 2003. Look at that. Look at that, if you will. It's the same man. Look at his little face there in 2002. Looks like one of those cats. You guys notice when a cat meows? Before they meow, they go, what's that noise? Huh? Does it have a name? Go to the side. Foolishness. Go to the side chest, and what could be foolish here is what's going to happen to my house if I give Ronnie Coleman a loss, especially against a new guy. I mean, against Dorian Yates, yeah, you guys will buy that, but now here in the side chest, maybe not the strongest position for Andrew Jacked. Silhouette-wise, again, he is winning. Condition, muscle separation, Ronnie is a different type of beast. Keep in mind, he was probably 40 pounds down here. He was probably 250 pounds. That's about it. Side tricep. This was a good pose for Ronnie. 2002, if you line up all of his side triceps, his worst year might be his best shot. 2001, also a good side tricep. But I don't know. I think Andrew Jacked, he looks good. This is an improved shot for him. He has a big man's chest. Everything but the wheels. Ronnie still had a good set of wheels in 02. So lower half, yeah, his upper half was just a lot smaller. Now here's the back shots, guys, and this is going to be a difficult one to call. Now obviously, guys, as I mentioned a lot, you have to be live on stage. Same lighting too, obviously, you have to take that into consideration to see who's really winning on condition. Otherwise, you can't really go off pictures. But you guys are pretty smart. You guys are a smart bunch. You can zoom in and you can see there is a definite dryness, thin skin, things of that nature that Ronnie Coleman has, in particular in the lower half, that Andrew Jacked could not touch. His back just isn't being flexed. He's not opening up. He was flexing his tree. I understand that. But your lats get taken away, the size. Now here, Ronnie did open up. But he doesn't look as conditioned. So do you want the more conditioned front lat spread that I just showed, or this one? Which, when you look at the traps, he's destroying Andrew Jacked. Condition, like I said, too. He's Coleman. He's negative. Look at imagine the strength of Ronnie. When you look at the traps, they look like a different type of human altogether. But then, when you look at the rear double, no. Both arms, Louis. You can't just look at one arm. The judges won't give you a point. But when you look at the rear double, Andrew's traps look just as big. His lats look good too. Actually look much more symmetrical. And you Colemanites, come on, admit it. Just look away or fast forward. Some of you guys, the Colemanites, seriously guys, they have a problem. They'll fast forward through the bad poses of Coleman. And this isn't a bad pose. This is just a bad year. And his back took the brunt of the blow worse than anything, I think. His back was just mountains on mountains the year after. And prior, too. Here is the Gene Wilder. Here's the abs and thigh. And geez Louise. Like I said, if a guy's winning a pose, you can tell that. Doesn't matter what condition they're in. You can say, okay, he's winning the pose. He has a better pose, I should say. But then you got to see who's winning on condition. If it's close, if it's very close, you could still go with the guy winning the shot. But if it's a drastic advantage in condition, then you're going to go with the guy losing the shot. Like Ronnie's probably edging out Andrew Jacked in the condition, but I don't think it's that much of an advantage. So Andrew Jacked wins the abs and thigh. Here's the most muscular. That was a long-winded explanation on condition. But condition is important. Very important. No separation at all in Coleman's wheels here. He forgot to flex them. So if you do go by just one little snapshot in time, then yeah, sometimes you do get an off picture like this, and one could say, oh, Andrew Jacked, he's in better condition, judging by this one picture. But watching video footage, you can see, he just didn't flex for a second, but he was flexing the whole time. But either which way, I would suggest Ronnie Coleman, if he was flexing his wheels, he would be winning in the lower half, maybe. Andrew Jacked's got some good quads, darn good quads. And if he is defeating Ronnie Coleman, we don't give Ronnie Coleman losses here at Mark's Max Muscle. We get windows broke, things of that nature, guys, so don't call me a coward. I can't afford the new windows every week. But anyway, if you're thinking some nobody like Andrew Jacked beating Ronnie Coleman, Andrew Jacked is anything but a nobody, and he has a higher ceiling than just about any bodybuilder on the face of the earth right now. Currently competitive, he has more potential than just about anybody. Krizo, maybe. So much potential out of that guy. The structure, things of that nature. Sampson also. There's a couple more. I'd have to go up and down the list. But potentially, I would put Andrew Jacked probably at the top of that list. Maybe. Anyway, guys, he is good. Ronnie, 2002 was not his year. Just was not his year. Condition-wise, he's still winning this one. Realistically, he could probably still win this one. And he's Coleman. Look at the other guys that he defeated this year. So yeah, here's the coward's way out, guys. Ronnie Coleman would win because he defeated Günther, and there's no way Andrew Jacked was that much better than Günther, was he? Anyway, probably that would be a good match. I think I did that one. A thumbs up on the video, guys. That's part of your You Pick Tuesday lineup, not fan requested Friday. Have a great one, guys.